Yeah, let's see another popular problem from LeetCode. It's a medium level problem. This is a min stack. We'll see like companies, they ask the question. Yeah, so you can see the list of the companies they have asked this question. So let's understand this problem, then we'll write the coding. So this is similar to a stack. So we know in a stack we have the push operation and the pop operation. So in a push, if you put something, it will be at the top, and if you pop, the top item will be get removed, and this top will just gives the top item, whatever the top item, but it will not remove. But there is a one additional functionality here, that is min stack. So when I call this function, then it will always give minimum value in the stack. So the pop will return the top item from the stack, but it's not like it. We are not sure that's okay. That's a min stack, that a mean value that can be any value. So this is this function is the challenging, where we have to think a little bit, and that's why it's a medium level problem. Otherwise it seems very much easy. So the way I'm going to solve is I will maintain a different pair of the value, where I store the exact value, and also try to find out the minimum value. So as soon as I put something in a stack, like, then I'll put that value in a stack, and also I'll put the minimum value. So let's say I want to insert, or I want to push 2 in the beginning. So I'll put, like, let's say here, just for the example, just for understanding, I'll put the item 2 in a stack. Then I will also store 2, because there is only one item, and I say that okay, that's a minimum item. Then okay, next time I'll put 1, and I will say I will store this as a 1, and 1 is a minimum. But the next time, if I say okay, let's say 5, then okay, I will store. So in this case, if I say 5, so I'll put that 5 at the top, but this time 5 is not the minimum, so 1 is the minimum item. Then I'll put 1 here, so I'll maintain the minimum item. So next time if I put the 6, I know 1 is the minimum, so I'll put this 1 here. So in that way, in a stack we'll have this item, so it still maintain the stack properties. So when we remove the item from here, when you pop the item, then first 6 will get removed. But when we call the min stack, so in this time the 1 is the min stack, so we need to return 1. So that's what we need to implement this. So I think we have a clear idea like how we are going to do. Let's write the code, and we'll get better understanding over there. Okay, so in order to store this value in a stack, I need a struct, or I can put a map, but for now just something pair. So type, I can say pair, and that's a struct, and here I will store 2 value. One is val int, and I will say that min val int. Okay, so that's a pair struct. Okay, now we can start from here. The first time we'll call the constructor. So this is the constructor. and this will return min stack. So you have to think in this way. This is going to return min stack, this one. So constructor will return min stack, and then we use that object min stack and then push something, right? So this will return min stack, and then using this we can push. So inside this I will create a stack here. Let's just say stack and area of this pair. So this is a stack and type is area of pair. So we can have the multiple this values. Okay, that's good. So in a constructor we want to initialize this and we want to return that min stack. So let's create object for min stack. So it's not a pointer, so I can just say min stack, and I want to initialize this. So in order to initialize this one, then it's a pair and just a bracket. So in that way, just I initialize this. There is nothing. It's just a slice or growable array in a Golang. In a Java, we can use a list here, array list. So in this way, just we initialize this constructor. So when we call this, then constructor will get this object min stack, and min stack has this stack pair. Next time we'll call push. So we'll call push, and this time when I say this dot, so object dot push. So when I say this, then we'll get this stack. So this stack, we want to push this value. So for that, let's prepare one pair here. So I'll create the p object and I will say pair, and val is this val. Oh, that's a both name is same. Okay, that's fine. That's val, this val. So we put that, and also we need this min val. So min val is equal to val. So this time we need to decide when we push the item. So we have to check first if this, so this, and then through this we can reach to this place, a stack and a stack, and this is the array. So we'll check if the length of stack is 0, then we can do this. We'll create the object like this in a pair, and in this case this is the first item we are going to push. So in this case, our val is val and the min val is also val. So whatever the item we put, that is the first item, and we do that and then just return from there. Done. We successfully pushed one item. So the challenge is when you put the next item, so we need to find out the minimum. So for that, let me write one function here, min, min, and I can say if a less than b, then return a, otherwise return b. So in this way we define the min function. Okay, now we come back. So if it is the first item, we'll do this. If not, then first we get last item from this stack. So I'm going to get the p, and p how will you get from this list of, so this, and I say this stack, this is the array, and from this array I want last item, so then I will say the length of this stack minus 1. So that means we get the last item here. So we already have the last item. Now let's create a new pair, or yeah, we need to create this value, so I can just say new p or new pair, and this time I'll put pair, and then val, I know I can put this whatever the val is, the second item val. And the second thing I want to put here is a logic min val, and I'll put the min of this val and what is already here in this p. So I'll just say p dot min what is the min val, yeah, that's or the lower p dot min val. So whatever the minimum, I'll just put that. So I created the new pair, and now I'll push this item. So okay, so we just created here and we have not pushed this. Let's push that. So in order to push that, I need to do this dot stack equal to append this dot stack dot this p, and I'll copy this thing here and just put it here, and then I'll replace this p with new pair. So that's how we implemented push. So we have first item. When we get the first item, just push that item with the min, and if it is the second item, more than one item, second or third item, we get the min value from the top item, and then or get that previous value and then decide which is the min, and then prepare new pair and put that in a stack. So that's okay. Pop is very easy. Just we can return this dot stack, and from a stack we just need the top item. So I can just say this dot stack, and from a stack length of this dot stack minus 1. Okay, so this is the pop. So just we are going to just remove the item from here. Okay, so when we remove the item, then we just keep 0 to length minus 1. So in this way the last item will get removed. So it will start from 0 to length minus 1. This is stack. Yes, so that's all. We don't have to return anything. So that's the easy top. So if you top, you just want to get the top item. So you can easily get the top item, but what about if it is length is 0, then you can return 0. So in this case I can check if this dot stack, and if this length stack is 0, then return 0. Otherwise get the pair this dot stack, and then from here last item, so length of this dot stack minus 1, and from this you can return p dot val, that's a lower. So this is just a top item, and we want to get the min item. The same thing, I can put it here, stack 0, return 0. Otherwise we get the pair, but this time we'll return the min value. So that's all the logic. Let's run to see the syntax error and other logic. line number 30. Okay, there is a comma, and so line 41. Here is also one comma. Zero to, this is the length. Oh, okay. So pop. So we need to put that in this dot stack, because in this as a stack will hold all the array except the last one. So this data stack and 0 to length of this stack minus 1. Okay, accepted, submit. Okay, good. Yeah, so just see the whole code and we'll be good. Till constructor, and then is the push function, pop function, and this is the top, and get me. So that's all for now. Thank you.